Champagne popping under the neon night. I swear be shining gold and white. Laughter louder than the city's heights. We are step on the dance floor. Wind your waist, bend down low. Night out to the world, let it show. We rock it, we flex it, let it flow. There's a heat, but we bring the rain. Palm wine vibes in a champagne lane. Jollof aroma drives me insane. Culture's a wave you can't contain. Raise your hands if you feel alive. Heartbeat matching the drums drive. We are step on the dance floor. Wind your waist, bend down low. Night out to the world, let it show. We rock it, we flex it, let it flow. Dollars flying, catch a dream. Vegas
All right.
nights a movie scene. From Lagos.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. How you doing today? It's a fantastic Monday right here from the city of Austin, Texas. And it is my pleasure to have you guys hanging out with me and the real fam. First off, how is your day going, people? I believe people in London and Nigeria, you guys should be back from work already. While we that live on the other part of the world, yes, you heard that right. We who reside on the other side of the world, we are just getting our day started. Now, this story gonna trend this week, and I just wanna get ahead of it so that we can have quality conversation around it. Now, real fam, as you come in, please hit the like button. Don't be a stranger. Let's do what we do best. And for the first time, guess who is in the building? Sister Marriott. In fact, I need to clap for Sister Marriott. She made it to the first spot today. It's not easy. Woo! Only me they laugh. Sister Marriott, you took the first spot today. I'm happy for that, my sister. How are you doing now? Hope Canada weather is not doing you shaggy. And who is in the second spot? My own beautiful sister, Yinkus Pepe. Yinkus Pepe Talk. You're welcome, my sister. All right. Number one. Yeah, we have to celebrate you, Sister Marriott. It's not easy. All right, I don't want to bore you guys. Please, let's hit the like button. Let's get others into the show. And of course, my plan is to do this show for, what's the time now? 12:33. I just plan to do like 40 minutes, but because it's going to be a wonderful session. So if the show we extend beyond that, I think Simbi and any other real farm in the studio, they will hold it down while I go to work and I can join you guys later. The beautiful thing about my job is even I just have to report by the time I'm supposed to report, but I don't get busy until like 2 to 3 hours later. So I usually leverage that downtime to catch up on so many things. So that's why I love America, man. All right, we're going to have this conversation about single motherhood. It's been a while. I've always wanted to address this topic, but sometimes I'll just be like, it's a sensitive topic, Ben. Just let it go for now. But now that I saw a snippet of the interview Kaffy did with Honest Bunch, and I just feel like, okay, maybe this is actually the right time to dive into this very sensitive topic because make una no talk say I be prophet of doom. I'm not. I am not prophesizing doom into anybody's life, but whether we like it or not, the era of single motherhood and single fatherhood is here. We just don't want to admit it because as things are right now and the way we are progressing with all these wokeism and the likes, we're going to end up with a lot of men and women who really can't hold it together because they will continue to make mistakes. And that is why I always emphasize the need to ask necessary questions and to investigate every ounce of red flags that you see in somebody before you say, I do. Failure to investigate or perhaps go deep into whatever red flag you notice on your prospective spouses will lead to toxic marriages at the long run. So please, whether we want to accept it or not, we're going to have a lot of single mom, single dad as we move on in this world. So now we want to talk about this because I'm not bringing this topic up because we want to drag single mom or single dad. Rather, you know how we roll here at the Real Fam. We are all about lessons. What can you learn? What can you do? How can we do better? How can we improve? Now, the person who's going to trend this week definitely is going to be Kaffy. And I know he's going to open a lot of can of worms. So let's get ahead of it. But first, let me welcome all my beautiful sisters and brothers in the building. Now, Sister Marriott, yeah, we're gonna celebrate this one. Momo, I think I will go and buy Pepsi. Make I celebrate Sister Marriott being the first in the building. Sister Marriott say we are not too hot today. Hope you are doing well, you be. I'm fine, my sister. I'm not gonna lie, I slept very, very well. I will sleep with the first round by 5:36. I will start my parenting job by 7:30. When all of them don't pack their while I go school, I will come back and sleep again. So I actually woke up around to 11 today. So I'm feeling healthy. Thank you for asking, Sister Marriott. God bless you, ma'am. All right, all right. I see Juliet in the building. And of course, the troublemaker, Sister Didi. Wahala Promax in the building. Sister Didi, how you doing, ma? You're welcome. And of course, my own James Bond, beautiful sister with Mimo in the building. M5, what's up, mommy? You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm even glad that the people I want to be here are already here. The people who can actually bring wisdom to this conversation. So thank you for coming in early. My own Abby, my sweet baby girl Abby. Abby, I left a message for you on WhatsApp before I start this show. I don't know, maybe you see the message or not. Yeah, I wanted to engage in the conversation at the backstage, but by the time I opened my WhatsApp this morning, we already have for me, it was showing almost 180 something message, and I'm like, oh, blood of Jesus, where will I start from? So I cook mind my business, JJ. I no get energy. All right. Okay, Abby, you're welcome to the show. And okay, my baby girl is here, of course. Simbi, you're welcome to the show, Simbi. So, if this conversation will extend beyond the time I planned for it, Simbi, and I don't know if Abby is free, but Simbi and any other real fam who's gonna be in the studio, they will hold it down so that people can actually dissect the situation with single motherhood. Now, having said that, let me get the show started officially. Have I shared the link? Wait to make I share the link in case anybody just want to hop in early to listen to my rant before we start dissecting it. That is the link. So please don't be a stranger. Let's get this show started. But first, as usual, let me welcome you in my own favorite language.
I don't want peace. I want problems always. Mildly disappointed of Nigerian government because the Nigerian government were highly disappointed in them due to foreseen circumstances. Definitely, I'm one of those people approving. People should die in coronavirus is more better than people should die in hungers. Hunger kills more than coronavirus because some people are less privileged. Due to foreseen circumstances that I said it, some people are less privileged, which they are based on daily.
Jesus, this guy grammar he go wound me one day. I beg go, nobody should die in coronavirus. So, all right. We're gonna have this show started officially now. Oh God, Sister Marriott, what did I do you now? Why are you like this? Oh, Marriott said, you be the glamour guy looks like Sunday Igbo. Ah, Sister Marriott, I beg you. Our small channel where we dey manage for here. Please, my sister. Yeah, Sister LaBelle in the building. Welcome, Auntie LaBelle. How are you doing today, ma? You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, my baby girl Simbi. No, Abby. Abby is first in the studio as usual. Welcome, Abby. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. My YouTube is down, it's not working. So I clicked on the link to see if it will work through StreamYard. That's why
And
I'm
it
here.
works. And it
It's
works?
working, but it's not working on YouTube. Yes.
Woo!
I don't know what's going on. Like the servers, I checked X and a lot of people are complaining. So it seems like there's some servers that are down.
In Nigeria.
I think also the UK as well.
Are you back in the UK now?
No, I'm in Nigeria, but some servers are down.
Okay, good. Make una experience and small. At least may we rest.
Because even more 5 is experiencing the same thing, and on Twitter, UK people are experiencing the same thing.
Good. Now those people where they Twitter and them I want me the experience. They are wahala too much. Jesus. All right, Abby. First off, Abby, do you know about Kaffy's story?
Yes, I do a little bit.
Okay. Me too. I wasn't really much into Kaffy's divorce story. I love Kaffy as a dancer and everything, but I mean, I know just too fancy when people talk too much. It kind of pushed me away a little bit. So,
Does she talk a lot?
oh, Kaffy can talk.
Okay.
She used to have a podcast, I guess.
Really? I'm not aware of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, she used to have a podcast. So, but notwithstanding, I think a lot of people do not understand what Kaffy was going through at the time of her divorce. I think because when she divorced, as at that time, we Nigerians, we are not at a point where we can, or at a place where we can accept divorcee, and at that time too, the stigma was still out there when people simply look at any divorce situation as if it is the woman's fault, you see. So when her divorce happened, she came under severe criticism. I think it is more because her ex used to be the drummer to P Square. You remember, right? So that was what happened back then. But anyway, something about Honest Bunch is the Honest Bunch, they have a way of putting mic in front of people. And when they see mic like this, they go begin talk. So let me quickly play some of the snippet and then I'll just give my 2 cents. Take a listen, please.
That fierceness, the music, it just came on the beat. Boom. Constant crowd. Americano, Beyonce Lomo. The first time Kia was going to come to the country was through my dad. My parents were in the league of them MQ Abiolas. My parents were the first people to spray dollar in party. My parents were the ones that you hear Sonny Ade praise, you hear Barista praise, Ebenezer Obey. These people come to our house every weekend. Malaji Shafa or Alaji Alakela Konko, any real Lagosian will know them that they were the movers and shakers. Things started going south financially. I will start from scratch if I have to. And he went to London to start cleaning floors, to start all over again. Mom was like, I'll start from scratch, but I'm not going to go down to start from scratch. So there was two different approaches. So there's a lot of times when living with her mom, there was no food for days and months. Hunger is mental. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you want the body to sustain on only water, because that's water is the only thing you see, it would. Those ideas that you say, if you eat carbohydrates, you will get kwashiorkor. I drank Gary for 7 months without break. There was no kwashiorkor. We had moments whereby she would just have a psychotic break and she would just put all of us in the center of the house and say, you are the reason why your destiny should start providing for me because you are the reason why I'm not anywhere in my life. No. So just look at you, say, elect that here.
All right, let me quickly welcome Uncle Emeka and Papi in the building. Uncle Emeka, we're glad to have you back. People won't leave Uncle Emeka for us. Uncle Emeka has been traveling from one place to another, enjoying. Sote uncle forget say in getting in own party them for year. But we're glad to have you back, Uncle Emeka. You're welcome. And we thank God for safe journey and everything. Also, we got Papi in the building. Papio, Uncle Dio, you're welcome. All right, let me play the second snippet and then I can give my 2 cents.
I've had somebody tell me because I'm a single mother, I can't even think about dating me because I have 2 children.
99% of the people that criticize me about my marriage are either not married today or have left their marriages.
What makes you think that a woman that has been divorced is not even the better candidate if she has worked on herself? What is the guarantee that the 2 single people today are not both going to be divorced people tomorrow?
Right.
Because why are people just feeling like, no, I need to marry him fresh and I need to marry her fresh? But both of you are going into the same data that the world has computed for you. There are over 70% of marriages crash. You are part of the 70%. There's just so many stuff.
That sounds like gaslighting.
Do you know that a lot of butterfly in the tummy is a trauma response? Real love brings peace, not butterflies. Real love is not supposed to make you anxious. You shouldn't be with. I can imagine that he frees now, as he's here now, and he's thinking about what Taste Boss is doing in the house. He's at peace. I'm still healing from those anxious feelings because of the moment I feel like I kill this man. Like, why would you do this to me? I'm 45, but I've spent the last 10 years of my adult life trying to fix. And my children were looking at us and like, hey, go. If you have to leave.
Oh, really?
Like,
Oh, yeah.
you think I'm irresponsible? I know how responsible I am as a woman. I don't sleep around. I don't do casual stuff. As I heard even after you used him, his youth, after you used him to collect children, collect IVF champion, because I don't understand.
All right. I know, like Abby said, I know some of you are struggling with your network. I can see Sister Labelle also saying she can't hear sound, she can see picture. What I can advise that some people do
I think we're back. We have to leave and come back, but the servers are back.
Okay, good. So if you are still struggling, depending on your location, you may have to restart your phone. So that way, everything, all the software will reset and then you will have better services. Simbi, how you doing? Are you okay? I can't even hear Simbi self. Like I said,
hello, Uncle Ben. Good evening, sir. I'm fine, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. You're welcome.
Hello, Uncle Ben.
I can hear you. I can hear you. Oh, Jesus,
okay,
Nigeria. I can
hi,
hear you,
Abby.
Hi, my love,
Stevie.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Hope everyone is doing great.
Everyone
Thank
is
you guys
fine.
for joining me.
Why are
Please
you
hit the
laughing?
like button.
As
Hit the like button,
they do 2020 now.
Why are you laughing? We cannot grease each other. Hey.
Now too they do 2020. Uncle Emeka say, hey bro Ben, how can I forget my Simbi? No, now I've always given her and other sisters their flowers in the chat group. I know, but me, I'm missing you, Uncle Emeka. You they butter the ladies, but you know they remember with the brotherhood. Uncle Emeka no be so. All right. So let's talk about single motherhood and Kaffy. First off, I want to talk about single motherhood. And one mistake I think people made a lot is that stigma about somebody being a single mom and allowing their own perception of what's supposed to be to now influence how they perceived a single mom. I, for one, even though I've been in this marriage journey 15 years, going to 16 now, I've always said this: to go from being married to become a divorcee it's a matter of maybe 5 seconds of madness. It's a matter of saying what you're not supposed to say, acting the way you're not supposed to act, or doing what you are not supposed to do. It's a split decision sometimes that will just occur faintly in your mind. A lot of people, before they divorce, they will, first of all, the idea will just drop into their head like, This man has been giving me too much headache. This man is not giving me rest of mind. Oh, this my wife is so disrespectful. Maybe I should just leave herself. That's it. That's how divorce started. So, for the fact that you are in a blossom relationship today, give thanks to God. It doesn't mean that if you don't know how to handle the next challenges that will come your way, it doesn't mean that you may not end up being a divorcee. So, I, for one, I I do believe that there is a thin line between being married and being divorced. It all boils down to how you manage every situation on a case by case basis and on daily basis. It all has to do with how prayerful are you and how self-disciplined you are and how much self-control you bring into your relationship. And more importantly, how do you treat your partner? If you are married right now and you get to see this content and you belong to those WhatsApp group of people who don't treat their partners right, one day you might end up being a divorcee. So it doesn't matter man or woman. If you don't treat your partner right, if you don't put their feelings, their emotions, and their considerations, if you don't put it, if you don't make it a priority to ensure that every day you are playing your role to make your marriage stick and everybody is happy, you might end up being a divorcee. So to me, I really don't see a big deal saying single mom, single man, single mom, because that title in itself is irritating. You know why? I do believe literally when you say somebody is a single mom, it's supposed to be somebody who just catch pregnancy. Maybe someone who just say make I make I chop small, clean mouth, and then before you know they are pregnant out of wedlock, they have babies. I think that title is suitable to describe some people. Say, okay, oh, na single mom. Oh. Or maybe some people who decided to become a single mom by choice. So the negative connotation attached to single mom is just crazy. And that is why I many times I think, should we adopt the title of single mom or single motherhood? So for me, for those who are married and then they divorce and then maybe husband ran away and they were left with the children, I think single motherhood is even more respectful than single mom, single mom, single mom. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying, but my point is that let's stop stigmatizing people who have children. Let's look for a better way to address them. You being married and having fantastic relationship today doesn't mean you can become single mother tomorrow. And for those men out there, like I usually said, whenever you have a single mom, you also have a single dad, because that woman did not make that child all by herself. Somebody impregnated her. And if it happens to be in a case of divorce, somebody who went to school, graduated, get a job, work for 5 or 10 years, resigned or got fired, is not the same as somebody who never went to school or who have never worked a job, an official job in their life. It's not the same. So if a woman is divorced and she's now caring for her children, I don't think anybody should look at her as less of a human, or maybe she's wayward. I just don't know. So for me personally, it's not saying single mom, single mom, single mom. The negative connotation is not like my thing. However, why don't we also stigmatize men who are single fathers? Mhm. Single fathers are all over the place now. But I guess because the women are the one who end up with the children, it become apparent that the Olomo she get one picking, she get two picking, husband no day. And whereas the madman that is walking around still creating more children with unsuspecting women out there, nobody is dragging him. So this is a very sensitive topic, and this is going to be a two-part series. So we'll start today. I know by 1 o'clock or something, the premiere will be on Honest Bunch. After we've heard everything Kaffy said, then we can come back. I'm off tomorrow. We can now dissect this situation properly. But now, in the case of Kaffy, I saw a note. Shout out to my girls. When I asked my ladies to get me that information again, what led to Kaffy's divorce, they shared something. I read it a little bit, but because I was rushing to come and do this show, I just took a couple of screenshots. So this was Kaffy's statement after her divorce. So Kaffy said, marriage is supposed to be an alignment of destinies, driving towards a place God wants for them. Mine didn't really work out that way. Rather than looking at somebody as a problem, sometimes you could be the problem of that person. Abby and Simbi, do you guys understand this one? What Kaffy is saying here?
Yeah.
How does it make sense to
Do
you?
I understand what she's saying, or does it make sense to me? I understand what she's saying, but I don't share in the same thoughts, if that's what you mean.
You don't share the same thought. You don't
Yeah.
believe that marriage is supposed to be an alignment of destinies, driving towards a place God wants for them.
The English is too big. I don't know. Marriage is
It's not
supposed
too
Uncle
big.
Ben.
to, I mean, it's confusing. But unnecessary.
Okay, Simbi, what are you saying?
Yeah, she's actually making sense because when you get married, you guys are supposed to support each other. But then
Mhm.
I think the contest is more like I don't know. I don't really know what was going through Kafi's head when she when she said all of that, but uh she's giving this impression that um, even if we are not in the same kind of field, like for example an actor getting married to an actor, then maybe it doesn't make sense.
Hmm.
That's what
That's what you think. I
that's what
think
she's believing.
the first part of this screenshot, I actually understand. Every older people in the chat, they should understand that marriage is supposed to be two people coming together, and they have to work together as one. So it
Yeah,
means
Uncle
that
Beno, sorry. I understand what he means, but I don't share in the same thoughts. Because
with
it's the same, it's going in the same direction of being equally yoked, being on the same page. It's that same direction, isn't it? The same thing.
me, I don't see it like that. I see it like she's making an actual statement of fact. When you get married, both of you are supposed to be in alignment of destinies. Now, that destiny part, I'm not agreeing with that, but I do believe that when you and I we come together as husband and wife, we're supposed to find a meeting point whereby I accept you, you accept me, then we both work together as a team. Meaning, I need to embrace your shortcomings as well as accept your greatness. That's just the way I see it. Now, the second part is where perhaps I think she won't take style shalaye when she said mine didn't really work out that way. Rather than looking at somebody as a problem, sometimes you could be the problem of that person. Did both of you get this one too? Rather than looking at somebody as a problem, sometimes you could be the problem of that person. I agree with her 100%. But Abby and Simbi, I don't know. Do you guys get what she's saying?
Yeah. But
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
it makes sense.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right. So Auntie Yinka said the first part is correct. Alignment 100% destiny. It depends. The second part sounds like she's either taking accountability or shading him. Exactly. That's why I said she go shalaye for the second part. Now, in her own case, I know Kaffy used to have a very, very high energy as a dancer. And Kaffy, Tokema Kinwa, all those they are set back in those days. They are the first set of women. I'm sorry, they are the first set of Nigerian women who believe they know it all. With that strong energy of, no, I can do my thing. You can't tell me this. You can't tell me that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They are the first set during my own generation. Okay. So now, either she is the problem to her ex or her ex is the problem to her. I can say. But one thing I do know is this: the people in the entertainment industry marrying each other, it hardly works out. If they had before they work out. Two people in the entertainment industry, we thought those they are shenanigans. Today we have one production. Tomorrow we did one party. Husband go Abuja, you did Lagos. Almost every weekend you are both apart, and then they two work. So if she's saying that her ex-husband is the problem, I think she too could be the problem. So I will watch the series, the interview today, and see how she tried to retell the story. I think I actually have the former interview. I think she did that on her podcast episode where she explained all these things. So I'm gonna play side by side what she said before and what she's saying now. I will play it side by side and then we can move on from there. But the main point here is not the divorce for me. It is the society, how we perceive single mothers. I think that's the thing for me. And now, from the snippet that I played, you can see that I think Sister Marriott actually caught it. Even the way she's talking on that podcast is like she's still the verse. Sometimes when I see divorcee who claim that I am healed, I'm healed. Sometimes you are not healed. The way you talk, the people around you may still know, maybe they don't want to spoil your mind. They say, he has grown. Oh, he has matured. Now lie. Sometimes the way you talk, people can still feel that energy, that pain. They can still tell you they carry on waka. Because from the snippet that I saw, Kaffy also touched on how people don't want to date single mom, how they think that, because you're a single mom, and there are some problem with you. Sometimes it's not, if people don't want to date a single mom, it's not because you're a single mom. It's still all about the energy you exude. I don't know if you agree with me, Abby, but that's just like my feeling. It's the same thing with men. Yeah.
Uncle Beno, the only thing I want to say is that I think we should consider that Kaffy is always shouting. Like, no disrespect. I don't mean it in a bad way. I've never seen Kaffy calm. Kaffy can be talking about dance. She'll be shouting. Kaffy can be talking about P Square. I feel like the energy is consistent with all the videos I've ever seen of her. That's all I want to correct, but I agree with everything else.
Okay. But that's a
Abby,
problem.
are you insinuating that she favors her, let's say she favors her masculine side more than
I'm not
feminine
actually
side?
insinuating anything. I'm actually more talking about from the fact that it could be her personality. She's actually always shouting.
Okay, and then she comes off as you know, can you hear me?
We can hear you. You just said she comes from as you didn't complete the statement. Hello, Simbi.
Okay, as being rude or arrogant.
Okay. Yeah,
Or
exactly. That's what I was
someone
thinking too.
that you cannot easily approach. Yes.
That's what I'm
Men are just
thinking
like,
too.
oh no, I don't want to go close. I don't.
Shout out to Dr. Adama in the building. Dr. Adama. Wahala, sister. You're welcome. Zeno, you're welcome.
Sorry, my
So,
phone was ringing. I don't know. I missed something. Sorry, Uncle Ben, I'll take you back. See, I do agree that I could be her masculine side coming through. That's the question you asked, right?
yeah.
But I just wanted to put into context that every time I've seen Kaffy, she has that energy. So I don't know if we can rule it out as her being mad, her being angry still. Do you know what I mean?
No, we can't rule it out. See, this is something about us people. What you think is how do I put this now? What you think people see about you is different from what they actually are thinking about you. So sometimes you need to ask. You see that shouting, that one. Yeah. I have said this on this occasion, on this platform severally. It sends negative energy to men. I'm not criticizing women. I'm just
You're
saying.
misunderstanding me. I'm
Okay.
not disagreeing with you. I'm saying that what you said at some point is that it shows that she's still angry at the marriage. But I'm telling you that every time Kaffy talks, even if she's talking about education, talking about her children, talking about music, dance, she always is the same energy. So if you want to say across the board she's an angry person, sure. But I don't feel like it will be balanced to say she's angry that the marriage failed because she's always sounds like this. So is it possible that she's naturally always angry? Yes. But I don't think it's necessarily at the marriage because of this one podcast. She always sounds like this. That's what I'm trying to say. But I'm not disagreeing with you.
I absolutely agree with you, Abby. But what I'm saying as an uncle is this. If you say this is me, this is how I talk. If how you talk is sending negative signal to people, would you fix how you talk or you continue like that? Just as an example, Abby.
Absolutely. I'm one person that I don't
I'll
like when
fix
people
it.
say that's just how I am. I actually don't
Yeah,
like it. Like improve yourself. What do you mean that's just how I am? If it's a bad trait, it's a bad trait. So yes, I will. I agree with you.
exactly. I think I listened to one Nigerian lady's is this
Same here,
same
Uncle
this
Beno.
you say what? Simbi, what do
I
you say?
said
You
same here.
with you.
Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me, sir? Yeah, I said I'm agreeing with Abby. I said same here.
Okay. So I watched one episode of Honest Bunch one time when they brought one girl. I've forgotten her name now, but everybody will remember her. One of the things she said was the person she got married to before they are divorced. She said they used to be friends. We used to talk like that. Yeah, okay. And she said after they got married, they still continue with the same energy. And then the guy was like, no. You can't talk to me like that. And that pissed her off. And like play, they divorced. She came to the podcast and said it herself. And I'm like, this is the problem. The way you play with somebody, how you talk to somebody when you are friends is different. The moment you got married, you have to have that awareness that, okay, he is now my husband. Even though we used to do like this, we used to do like that before, I think I need to have some adjustment here and there. But she came to the same podcast and she was saying it as if she was saying something sensible. So when people said, oh, as a single mom, nobody want to marry me. Nobody want to date me. My thing is this, there are people will actually marry you within, just like that. There are people will marry you because of who you are. It all depends on courage. It all depends on manner. It depends on your attitude. It depends on how you move. It's not just because you have baby or you divorce that makes people say, no, I don't want to marry you. Because from what Kaffy is saying, that is one of our excuse. Oh, and just because you have children, people don't want to roll with you. They don't want to, no. I've seen mother of 3, who get picked almost all the time when she come on go club with her single friends than the rest of them. It's all about how you package yourself. It's about how you present. It's about your energy. And just like me and Abby just discussed right now, for many men out there, when you have this strong energy that comes with loud voice, uh, mm, mm. Oh,
Justice for
Christ.
women with strong voice. Justice.
I mean, no need for justice. So the only justice is for them to go and work on themselves.
But the voice is strong now, Uncle Ben. Not everybody can be soft spoken or be having sexy voice. You
No,
know,
Abby, she can
yeah.
actually tone it down, like bring her tone down.
So she will reduce her voice, Abby.
It,
Since the voice, sorry, she
yes,
reduced
don't
the what's the word? The
Okay.
volume. Since the voice is not
the
soft.
volume. She should just bring it down. Yes, when she's speaking, doesn't matter
Yeah.
who she's speaking to, and doesn't also matter if it's a woman or a man, because there's a way another woman will speak to you. For example, now we're talking about Kaffy, right? There's a way she will speak to you, be like, is she okay? Why is she speaking to me like that? And
Mm-hmm.
someone who is hot tempered, it's not even about the gender. If you're hot tempered, you might just get the wrong impression of like, is she okay? Why
Yeah.
are you speaking to
No,
me like that? You're being rude and all. So that's it.
people often don't get the kind of energy they are throwing around. I work in a place one time, and the supervisor is a lady. Her way of dishing out instruction is weird to me. She can just walk into the nursing station and say, hey, this one is not supposed to be there. Put it there. That one, hey, look, you got to move this. First, second week that I was working there, I already knew I can't stand it. I just knew I can't stand it. And I still there for probation, and she be supervisor. The third week, I think when I closed, the person that was supposed to relieve me did not show up on time. So, but the nurse on the other card, this was when it was a nursing home. The nurse came in earlier, so the charge nurse now said I should give report to the nurse that came earlier and I can leave. So I gave that nurse report and I left. So the one that was supposed to relieve me came in later. So they now relate the report to her. But she made a mistake. So by the time I come back to work the next day, that same supervisor was coming. The way she just come like this, she just say, hey, Ben, can I talk to you real quick? She hit a chord that day. I just say, hey, ma'am, we got to talk. We need to talk. She froze. What did you say, Ben? I said, yes, we need to talk. I don't appreciate how you talk to people. I'm a grown-ass man. You can't just come here every time. You'll be flinging your finger. Hey, Ben, we need to talk. Ben, I don't like it. I'm a grown-ass man. Don't approach me like that. She was transfixed. The next thing, she resorted to the usual blackmail. Oh, Ben, you know you are being aggressive. I said, don't give me that aggressive shit. Thank God I haven't stayed long in this job. If you want right now, I can give you my resignation letter. You can just bash in there and talk to people anyhow all the time. I've seen you done it to several people, and now you are doing it to me. I don't appreciate it. I'm a grown-ass man. Then she's like, okay. She turned around, she go. I was even thinking she was going to report to the director or whoever. But at that time, me, I'd already versed safe. By the time I will see the director, almost 2 hours later, I'd already write my resignation letter. So when the director come, I say, ma'am, are you going to your office? Say, yes. Okay, let me come. Let me work with you. We enter her office, like, they give her my resignation letter, and she asks me, Ben, what happened? Where are you going? You just started. And I tell her, I said, look, I don't appreciate how this your supervisor talk to people. She come here and she's flicking her finger, pointing everything. I can't stand it. I'm a man. I'm married. I got children. This is just a job. I'm not her boy. And I say, oh, Ben, I'm so sorry. Oh, come on, Ben, I'm so sorry. Don't worry, Ben, we can handle it. Oh, and then Ben, go, you can't leave now. And if you know what it takes to find nurses to work in nursing home, they hard at times. So the director said, no. The director apologized. Then later the director called me and called her. And the director told her right there, said, no, you can't talk to people just how you feel. And you might have to take some training. She looked at me like, I'm like, I don't even send you Coco Shilo with in here. That's stupid energy. Somebody like that now, imagine what she going to do with husband for house. So that's all I'm saying. It's okay. People talk the way they want to talk. Sometimes you don't even know you are talking like that. But you have to listen to what people are saying. That's all I'm saying. You have to listen. Don't say, hey, this is me, this is me. No. If this is you, it's a bullshit way of approaching issue, it will show in your marriage. If your husband is trying to bear, he go reach one point, the man go get breakdown. And if you as a man, when you were not married, you talk to woman anyhow, you just open my you talk. A woman talks to me, say, hey, I'm talking. Listen to me, woman. Listen to me. I'm sorry. Me personally, I've said I'm going to talk about this one day. You see those men that usually tell any woman at all, hey, listen to me, woman. Hey, woman, I'm talking. Woman, that is you indirectly telling that woman to shut up. It's a stupid approach. So even as a man, if you carry that same stupid, this is me, this is how I talk, you bring it to your marriage. It doesn't matter how perfect is your marriage. It will get to a point your wife will start feeling irritated. Now, if you don't listen to caution, if you don't listen when people tell you, hey, don't talk like that now, you will carry the same nasty attitude to public space. You go there on the internet, you go want to talk to another woman, that same stupid negative energy you are exhibiting in your home, you will still spread it to other women out there. Now, by the time you do that to a woman, and other thing begin the pilot, that the woman can say, you know what? I'm tired of your bullshit. I'm leaving this freaking marriage. Oh, you will be man. Now you go still come begin the shalaye of all the thing I did for her. Did you know I do this for her? I bought her in an AMG. I do the shalaye. It won't work. So that's all I'm just saying. We're going to have part 2. I don't really want to go into Kaffy deeply today because we've not heard her. You spill all the whole thing she spill at Honest Bunch. One thing I know be say, Honest Bunch get a way of getting people to say what to say what they will regret. You guys say, I wasn't offended. The next day I came to the office. Okay, it's like that is one thread from Sister Yinka. Hey, my sister Yade, how are you doing? Now,
Uncle Benno.
Yes,
sorry,
ma'am.
can you check backstage, please?
Okay. You share something there, right?
Yes, but my own from me. From me.
Oh, from Abby. Abby, encyclopedia leleyi. Let me click on this one and see what it got. Ooh, Premium Times. Okay, I think that is the story of how she got married.
I don't think you said anything. That's why I was asking. I should check.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can examine all of this tomorrow. All right. But let me quickly point something out here again. Where is that? My own personal WhatsApp self. Okay, this is another part of this narrative about what Kaffy is dealing with. So I took this screenshot from the report I got from my girls, and it says Kaffy's statement comes after Shaffy Bello, the actress, had revealed that she divorced her husband to pursue career success. So in Kaffy, in Shaffy Bello's statement, she said, I wanted to spread my wings. I felt like I was pregnant and I couldn't have a child. I felt like my wings were closed in and I was boxed in. I was yearning for more, but didn't realize what sacrifice will come with that, she said. Now, I think in the case of Shafi Bello, she's simply jettisoning her marriage for career. Or what do you think, girls? Abby, are you aware of Shafi Bello's own situation?
Yes, I am.
So it's like in the case of Shafi Bello,
Mm.
she left her marriage because of her career,
Yeah.
right? And that is another way to become single mom. I watched one interview she did with Ife.
Okay. Okay. We felt okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And and in that interview, Auntie Shafi actually admitted that she dated young boys for fun at one point or the other. See, that is another aspect of single motherhood. I'm not trying to shade anybody, but it's becoming a trend now that after divorce, a lot of women will be just doing whatever they want to do. They sleep with young men, they sleep with married men, they sleep with anybody and things like that. And as that body counts piled up, it will lead to something else. So if I have to speak on that, I would rather advise women that look, if your marriage is not working, yes, divorce, save your life. Okay, you deserve happiness.
Okay, Ben,
But
can I ask you a question?
yes, ma'am.
If a marriage is amazing, I mean, like you get all the support that you need, all the love, all of it, like across the board. Would you have to abandon your marriage for your career? Would you be able to do both if your partner is 100% supportive of what you do? Mind you, showbiz is a different game. It's not the same thing as being married to a doctor or a lawyer,
Mhm.
based off of the attention and all of that stuff, the relation, the close proximity with, like, certain kinds of people. I mean, I can imagine. I always say, whenever I watch films, I always say I can never. When they start all those kissing scenes and stuff, I'm like, God forbid, can never be me. I can never marry an actor. So I can imagine that a lot of people feel the same way. Would you have to give up your marriage for your career if the marriage was that good?
You already said it now. Good. If the marriage is good, it simply means that you and your partner have mutual understanding. It means your partner is supportive. So I don't think the context is not right, Abby, because when you say a marriage is good, it means both partners they appreciate each other, they support each other, they are working together.
No, the reason
So
I asked
what's
that
the need
question
of
is the
giving the marriage?
story is that her and her husband agreed. Agreed to what? Do you understand? So I don't
Oh,
think it would have been mutual. Agreed to break up, not agreed for her career to take over their marriage. Do you know what I mean? Do you understand
yes,
where I'm at?
exactly.
So that
So
means she's not truthful. That's my point.
yeah, she's trying to cover it up. Even though I like Sister Shafi, a lot of people will all like her, but I like how she's not telling the story. I think she just want to put a beautiful narrative out there. But again, as for me, I really don't blame a lot of our Nigerian women, especially if you see a Nigerian woman who is in her 40s, 50s, and divorced. Just know that they went through hell back in the days. And those you see in the 40s and 50s now, they are the one that actually woke up during their marriage to the fact that I'm not supposed to be treated like this. Or I'm not supposed to be enduring in this marriage. But at the time when they divorced, our society is not accepting divorcee. Even till now, a lot of families in Nigeria they still struggle with the idea that a woman can marry and get divorced. They will not still accept it unless it is apparent that, oh, this husband is really going to pay how. We've had stories of wife who are enduring DV in their marriages, that their husband are turned to punching bags, and when they will go to their parents, even their mom will tell them, "Hey, your daddy did the same thing to me now. I endure. Oh, husband house you have to endure." So I get it. Any divorced woman you see in her 40s and 50s, as we speak right now, you have to be very, very careful before you judge them. Many of them don't get married and say, "Oh, I'm going to divorce my husband." Many of them have actually endured a lot of shit until they just have that awakening that, I can't continue like this. Let me save my life. Let me save my children before this thing get worse. That's just what I'm saying. So now, should a woman divorce her husband because she wants to pursue her career? If you ask me, I would say no. I would say no. But I don't know how Gen Z we approach that too. Abby, you and Simbi, what would be your own decision if you want to pursue your career and it's like maybe your husband is not working, he's not working hand in hand with your plan? What will you do, Abby?
But no, do you know that I don't know? I was talking to someone yesterday. Who was I? Yeah, I think yeah, Sissy. Yeah, I was saying Sissy that I don't know what happens if I haven't thought about what happens if my husband becomes a celebrity, for instance, in the middle of my marriage. Like 10
Mm,
years in, something happens and he becomes a celebrity because my preference is not someone that's popular.
mhm.
I don't think I can handle that level of fame or being married to someone that's famous. So that question you just asked me is one of the questions that I don't know what I would do. Same thing with I don't know what I would do if my husband just came to me and said that he's been called by the Holy Spirit to become a pastor. I don't want to be a pastor's wife. So I don't know. What do you do if things like this happen after 10 years being married and then all of a sudden? I think what I would say is when you're getting to know someone, you have to know how they feel about you having a good career and just that whole idea of being your cheerleader.
Mhm.
I think that's the best thing you can do. It doesn't mean that people don't change their minds about certain things. But I also think that when you get married to someone, you have to understand that there are compromises you have to make. Same thing with
Yes.
like having children. I think I said this today as well, and I was saying the reason I don't have a dog is because I realized that I'm not in that point. I'm at the point of my life where I travel a lot. Where would I keep the dog? What would I do with the dog? That's how I feel about children. But I know that when I get married and start having children, I have to cut down on travel. I have to cut down on so many things. They now become priority. So I think there's that level of selflessness that has to come in automatically when you decide that yes, it's time for me to get married. It's time for me to have children. And that will also mean compromising on even your work hours. So you see that time I said, why are you sleeping for 8 hours? You might have to say, okay, I'm cutting down on my hours for work. I might not be able to do certain things. I think that's just what it is. It comes down to compromise
Yeah. Yeah.
if you care about your marriage.
As for you saying, if you get married and 10 years along the line, your husband become famous, you don't know what you will do. You don't have to do nothing, you just have to be yourself. If your husband become famous and you don't want to be in that limelight with him, it's something that you both talk about, that hey, I really don't like to be this or that. Or it's all about understanding. Don't you see your motto like Jalade Ekede?
Yeah, Uncle
I've
Benno, I
I've
think
never
the
seen
funny
her husband in her spotlight before,
no, it's
except
not that
when
oh,
they are
that's not
doing.
me. It's not about me, the person being in the spotlight. I don't care about that. People are in the spotlights in their own careers, regardless of if they're famous or not.
Mm.
My problem is the attention.
Yeah, yes, now, even with the attention.
The women, Uncle Benno, I'll not go to my husband's Instagram and I'll be seeing, oh my god, daddy, oh my
It
god,
doesn't.
daddy, oh my
No,
god, my
no,
baby,
no.
the love
See,
of my life. Ha,
don't worry. Maybe when we continue this
I
conversation
know.
tomorrow, we'll make it
CB,
make sense.
can you do it? I can't do it. Uncle Benno.
Abby, Abby, Are you
See,
not on
I'm,
Instagram? Wait,
don't worry about my.
let me
Uncle Beno, I have men that have a problem with me and my 20-something K followers. I've met men that I'll be talking to when they see my Instagram, they say, "Huh, you're famous." Huh. They will start shaking. I know I'm not for everybody. Everybody is not for me. Me too. I don't want. I don't want.
my dear, don't worry. You
But
will
some men
outgrow
are
it.
okay with it too. It's very simple.
You will outgrown it. It's all about trust. And you are not alone. There are many women who can't take it. You know, some women are giving themselves high blood pressure now, checking their husband social media posts. Why this guy always like everything? Why is he always liking? It's all about understanding. On Facebook, I have 8,000 plus follower. On my Facebook, I have 3 official Facebook pages, and I have over 10K on each of the official Facebook pages. I have a YouTube Facebook group with over 5,000 members. I used to post very well on Facebook before. Every time I did post on Facebook, people go to comment, we will go back and forth. My wife, they say I'm at times. I should just be like, hey, even this same Simbi that we are co-hosting together now. Now for Facebook, me and Simbi know each other. Simbi, I go post, Simbi go come drop funny comment, everything. Me too, I go reply. At the point, I was calling CB my side chick on Facebook. Even my wife, sometimes when I post or something, if my wife no see CB, because my wife go say, babe, now wow, you and your side chick don't fight. Your side chick no comment today. I will say, which one? Because I have a lot of female that drop comment on my post, you know. So it's not that hard, my dear. It's all about trust. It's about understanding. When you know who you are married to, you don't have to stress yourself. For instance, as you did now, Abby, you are on Instagram, you are famous, you have your own fans and everything. If a man should marry you, and the man cannot marry you with your Instagram followers, that is not a man for you.
No
If
problem.
he's
That's the
a jealous
man's
type,
choice. Uncle Beno,
he must calm down. So goes for women too.
Uncle Beno, you did not see that. That's the man's choice. There are men that have liked me because they think I'm a baddie too. No wala. There are men that don't like it. That's fine. Me, I'm just saying that me, I don't like it. In fact, what even started this conversation is that I'm talking to somebody right now and I like the person. And Uncle Beno, I was sat on my bed one day and this person has gone viral on X. What made them go viral? They posted a picture and a girl said, "I want to sit on your face." Another one that made them go viral is the person said, I posted on the backstage. You didn't listen to my voice note. I came because I was actually sad that night. I came to drop voice note to everybody. Another one came and said, "I want gold, but I don't want A." Or with so I want gold, but I want it without the A. So for those that don't know, gold is AU in on the
What is AU?
chemical. Yes, AU gold. The chemical symbol for gold is AU.
The
Mhm.
chemical
So the
symbol.
person
I
said
saw
they
that
want
post,
gold.
Abby. I saw it.
CB, that
Whoa.
boy is my current boy, my current person.
Mm.
Oh
CB, I was just chilling, no. I was just like, what's going on? Why is this person? What's going on? I said, I'm not doing again. I'm not doing again. I can't. Uncle, but
Yeah.
how would you say able to sit on my man's face? Come on, man. I
It
can't.
doesn't look, listen, no. For those of you who are still young and if social media is your thing now, you're gonna have to talk to yourself and retrain your mind though. You can't be on social media and you want to be concerned about what anybody say, what this one say, why this one say this. You will just give yourself hypertension and you will destroy your relationship. The best thing you can do
I
is to
agree,
forget
Uncle
social
Beno.
media. Yeah, I'm just giving that advice generally. The best thing to do is forget social media completely. If you want to be saying this, do you know one time my wife know they change her profile picture on Facebook. Now me they go there, go they change her. Sometimes I think the one where she get there now go don't reach 3 years. Self. Now every time they say I'll go change them, they forget. She know they get time like that, but she did Facebook. One time I went to change my wife profile picture. If you see the way that they hit on her, send a message for inbox. I'm like, hey, whoa. That
Uncle
time she
Benny,
was
my
going,
chest was
she was,
paining me.
she was
I was
going,
having
she
a
was bearing her last name, her papa name at that time. See message, see. I laughed tire. Even one was in her inbox, sending her message. She showed me everything. I even see everything because, like, in my house, all the system are kind of connected together. Not only had we say for not only had they use a Samsung, me and the rest of my kids, we are all team Apple. So she will show me the message, and then from my computer, I can see all those messages too. So one time now I tell her, I say, babe, I make I reply one of these, man. I say, why you go reply? Is it your social media? No reply, nothing. And we just laugh about it, and that was it. So please, if there is transparency and trust, you don't have to be worried about all of this. For instance, me that I'm active on social media is part of the reason why all my devices, my children, my wife, and everybody know the password. My phone, I can literally give my wife my phone all day long without bothering myself about anything, because I've kind of trained myself on what type of communication, what type of chat should I have with people. If you send me a message, you say, hello, darling, I'm not replying you. If I'm going to reply you, what you will get is, hey, I don't appreciate you calling me darling, my wife can see this. And I think the person go adjust. That's all. So don't worry about that. You can't be on social media and you want to be saying, oh, who comment here, who like that. That's why sometimes when they talk, say, oh, so person has some follow so person, I'm usually like, how did you guys have the time in the whole world to know who follow, who no unfollow? Like, seriously? But it's part of the generation we have now. So please, my dear, don't look into that too. Well, I got to wrap it up here. I saw Uncle Emeka message when Uncle Emeka said, when I was a young adult, I used to talk a lot with gesticulations. I had to relearn talking without moving my hands, cause it was perceived as threatening in workplace. Absolutely. Thank you, Uncle Emeka, for dropping that. So the bottom line of what I'm saying is that even though this is how you talk, this is how you move, this is how you do that, if people are complaining that it's not okay, work on it. Work on it. That's why many younger ones, they are making mistakes upon mistakes these days because they don't want to accept that correction until it blow out and destroy a lot of things for them. And at that time, it will be too late. Okay.
Uncle Benno, can I ask you a question before you move on?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know Daniel Etim F. Young?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the situation with him and his wife?
No.
His wife is always crying. See, did you know the situation?
Uncle Ben, we need to honestly, we need to maybe
We need to actually,
in the
I think that
next
would be a
show
good
we
show,
can just
CB.
add that topic.
What happened?
So
We
basically, he's
oh
obviously he's a
my god, the
celebrity.
lady is insecure.
Okay.
She's always crying on the internet about how, well, not crying literally, but there's always something about her not being happy with how her husband handles the ladies. And as you know, if anyone knows Daniel Etim F. Young, all his roles are kissing, love, romantic roles for
Is that
film.
not him?
The wife, yeah, that's him. The wife is not having it. In fact, he has a nickname now. Everybody calls him Kiss Daniel because he's always kissing in his films. The wife is not having it, and she always goes viral for being insecure and all sorts.
The wife?
Yeah, she
So,
goes
so
viral a lot.
is the wife coming to social media to cry about her husband kissing?
She just makes odd comments about it
On what?
on his
Not
roles.
literally, just that there are some comments that she'll make.
Simbi, you are talking. We won't hear the rest of the thing you are saying.
See,
Uh,
Okay,
go
Uncle
ahead
Ben,
there, Abby.
I didn't want to interrupt Abby. Abby, go
Oh,
ahead,
you
please.
interrupted already.
continue, CP, continue.
Okay, so
So
how does she do it? How does she do it that you people are now picking on her that she's insecure? How exactly did she do that?
For example, if there's a promotion for a particular movie, like there was one particular movie, Bolaji Ogumola, Abi, do you know her?
Yeah, that
She
one. I saw the
produced,
movie. Yeah.
and then yes, on the set where they were trying to make their video shoots and photo shoots, they were done acting, no, but she was kissing him passionately.
Okay.
Mm.
And people were like, this is not necessary. You guys have done all of this in the movie. Why are you doing it now? We're having a video shoot to promote just that little clip to promote the movie, and you're kissing passionately. And Balaji was like, please, you
Oh,
guys,
we can't hear Simbi again. Uh,
the studio was not empty. We had a direct. She was just talking, and people were like, Toyo, you're a strong woman. Keep being strong. And most of those kinds of comments were coming from my gender because they were
okay.
so irritated.
Okay.
Yes, they were like,
You guys may not like my take on that one. I think we might do a different show on that, but you won't like my take.
I
If
think I will know your take, and I agree
okay,
with your
what would be my take?
She needs to suck it up. That's her husband's job.
Exactly.
I agree with your take. I'm
Yes.
just saying that is a real life issue. I was saying how I feel, but I'm saying
Mhm.
that we, like you said, we can address it. But I'm giving you a real life issue of this thing where your husband is famous and you're not. And on top of that, she also feels like she gave up her career for her husband and her family and her
Who
marriage.
sent her? Who sent her to
but
give up her career?
Abby,
This is a real life example if we want to get
Abby,
into it. Yeah.
you don't know that people are saying Toyosi has more money than Daniel. Like,
No,
she's
technically she
kind of like,
does because first of all, she comes from a rich family. She's trained in New York
that's
and all
what
of
I'm
this.
saying. And
Like
people are
she's
like,
trained in New York.
why
Where is
why is
Daniel
she
from?
tolerating him?
One.
Yes.
Secondly, what people don't understand about Toyosi is that Toyosi, Daniel is Toyosi's client. Toyosi is his she manages artists and stuff. She manages talent on Gubernur, and her husband is her talent. So I like to think that all of these things that he's doing, she realizes that is working for her household as well to some extent. She realizes that her husband is better casted. Which kind of English is that? Is better cast at this sort of roles where he kisses and he's romantic and all. That's his bag, and he keeps getting it. So people don't remember that Daniel is his wife's client as well.
What
But
does that do with anything? What does
no,
that have to do with anything? Okay, are you saying uh when he's being cast and they are in production, the wife is also there at the
yes,
production?
because that's her talent. Yes, she manages him.
Both of them are being stupid.
But the problem is that it's not consistent. If that's your talent, then you know. So why do you make comments? She has a YouTube channel. She makes funny comments as well about it that make people feel like she's uncomfortable as well. We can talk about it another time, but
Yes, Uncle Beno.
it's a whole mess, and they're a real life
Okay.
example of what it means for a woman to not be in the spotlight when she should be, and she lets her husband do it, and she has children, she takes the back seat. It's almost like there's resentment there as well, and it's just a bit of a mess. It's a bit
You
of a mess.
people, you people have a lot of time on your hands, so Jesus.
Uncle
Okay, we
Ben,
may add it
sometimes
to
she'll
our
just
show
turn
tomorrow.
on her camera and say stuff like this. Daniel, you're my husband. People need to understand this. Until we don't need to hear that. Like, that's not necessary. So I don't know. I
Um,
think she's
I
insecure
think
too.
I'm not saying she's insecure. I think she's just being stupid and dumb. I'm sorry to use that term on her. You know why? There are some mindsets you should take into certain profession. You have a good looking husband, he's fit, handsome, and he's good at what he does. And you are his manager. And you think there's not going to be problem when you
Yeah,
follow
but
him all over the place?
the internet always also tells her that she's not the woman he should have gone for in terms of like she doesn't fit the look they believe a
It doesn't
Daniel.
matter. It doesn't matter. She's the one paying
Yes.
attention. She's the one paying attention to what she's not supposed to be paying
These
attention
are
to.
the issues. These are the issues. I
Hmm?
don't have time for all this.
Yeah. She's the one who is paying attention to what she shouldn't pay attention to in the first place. Look, listen. as I am like this, I they sing them all the time. Even if me and my madam watch movies there with the fight, I hate movie where man and woman they kiss. When I know say this woman you don't marry. You know they work with me. So as I did like this now, I know say I can never marry an actress. Lie.
Oh, so Uncle Benno, what advice were you just giving me now? Is that not what I
Listen.
can't do it too. I don't want to do it. I can't do it.
Listen. There are some things where you set boundary. As I did like this, if I marry an actress, I will tell her pop and plain. I am not going to accept that, it's my profession. The kissing is just, If you want to pursue this, your acting career, you are only going to accept roles that don't involve another man kissing you. If you know you can't resist it, but babe, they're going to pay me so amount of money. What the crap? I served you divorce paper, because I can't. So this is why sometimes it sounds like, Uncle Ben, no. Anything, they preach set boundary all the time. Anything you can't take, don't accept it. You put it on the table. It's as simple as that.
I want to tell CB something. CB, do you know that I believe that the reason Toyosi is not happy about Daniel is because she met him an actor. So this is not a case of he just sprung up on you. She knew he was an actor. The reason why Toyosi married him is that she did not think he was going to blow. Does that make sense? She did not think he was going to
How is he not going to blow with this big stick? Anyway,
Toyosi did not anticipate that he was going to get this popular.
No. I disagree with that, Abby. She knew he will blow from the get-go. Women are very good at reading people's future and star at times. Not be saying that juju, but if you are really good at what you are doing,
so they actually
you are dealing with a very intelligent woman, she can tell if you are going to be successful or not. So she knows. The only thing is that
absolutely, Uncle. No, I agree.
The only thing is she did not work on herself. In terms of how will I handle it when he becomes famous? That's the problem. She knew.
He became famous by chance, right? In fact, it was already
by chance. How is it by chance?
It's not me that said it, it's them that said it now.
Okay, how is it by chance? Tell me. Was he not acting before he became famous? Or the famous?
How many actors do we know that have left Nigeria to go and become something else in America? Not everybody makes it. Now, there's many people that have to quit this business. It's tough. What I'm saying is that he actually went into the business. He even trained. I think he went to train in South Africa and all of that. He wasn't working out. He was going to go into the real world to get a job, a 9 to 5, the usual. And then it was just by chance that he went for that one last thing. She's the one that was pushing him. They did not expect that she was going to blow. I believe that's a very big factor as to why Toyosi is acting the way she's acting. Honestly, I'm telling you. Yeah. Because again, it's not one of those cases.
For the first time, I disagree with you. Uncle Benno is right. You can tell it. You can tell when you see a potential.
See, Abby. What I'm saying is this: if you really know how to read a man, we spoke about ambition all the time. If you really know how to read a man, you can tell who will be successful or not. And everybody that becomes successful, there's going to be elements of luck. But that luck will not come if you are not trying. Do you get what I'm saying now? If it be like a person where they go shop every day, market no the day. But if they go every day, go put a shop every day, one day, market go come. One day, somebody will just patronize her and boom, open door for her. So it's the same with all these actors. Look at this guy that become famous now with Udogun. That dude has been active for a very long time. I've seen his
I was going to use him as an example.
So I've seen his snippet here and there, his clip here and there. I wasn't interested in it because of the way he speak. You know, he speak very good, but that particular niche he picked, speaking like an uneducated Igbo man, I was disinterested until he did Odogun. And that very same thing that people are, I even saw my Igbo brothers and sisters, some of them are criticizing him. They'll say, come, Igbos don't talk like this. Igbo don't, but guess what? He did one movie, so far so good now. I think that movie is still the one with the highest view on YouTube. That Odogun movie. He got like almost 20, is it 25 or 26 million views already now? So that's the point I just want to make, that this woman knew this guy is going to be successful. The only thing is that she did not take time to prepare herself for that success. That's why all these bad boats, they happen. I shared my story here one time that when I wanted to start videography, I started with my iPhone 4S. As I was doing, and people started calling me, they will be paying me. Sometimes they know they pay me. Sometimes they'll give me $50. Sometimes they'll give me $150. But as I started doing it gradually, I bought camcorder. And then one day I was editing, and my wife just came and my wife was like, hey, me, I just want to tell you, not be me, you go live for this house with these children where you go to travel up and down now. I was using iPhone and camcorder. I don't even see myself moving from one neighboring city to another to do coverage. But I guess my wife just figured out that with what this guy is doing and with the way he's packaging his brand, this guy will go far. And guess what? 2 years down the line, I begin to fly. I'll go Atlanta, New Orleans. Now my videography now made me know so many places in the US. So I think women can tell. If they look at you, how they move, how serious they can tell that this guy will be successful. But the thing is, if you don't plan on how do I manage the success, now there wahala go come. That is why you will see women who are married to men who became billionaires. Boom, wahala don't start. Look at Obi Kubana and his wife, for instance. You can see how that woman is carrying Obi Kubana's success with grace. But the two of them date together. Well, Obi Kubana, they run around for South Africa and every other place. So what does that tell us? That woman already knew that this guy has the potential to be successful. So she already developed that mindset of billionaire's wife.
I'm
so
so
by
sorry,
the time Obi Kubana became billionaire, she wasn't shocked.
I'm sorry, but being successful as an entrepreneur, being successful as a doctor, whatever, is not the same as being successful as an artist, whatever.
Abby, it all matters. It all depends on how do you manage it.
That's a personal opinion. I do think that this woman did not think her husband was going to do as well as his
No
done.
problem. No problem.
Uncle Ben,
let me allow Uncle Emeka.
Yeah, before he talks, can I say something before he talks, please?
But Uncle Emeka has been here long before you come. So let us see if Uncle Emeka
what I came in is because of him. Yeah, what I came in is because of him. So please, I have to go. Let me talk first, please. I just want to remind Arif, greetings everyone. Greetings Uncle Beno, Cindy, Abby. If you're watching, please can you guys wish our Zandi of the platform a belated happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Uncle Mecca. We love you, sir. Please, I just came in so that the world can know that it is Zandi's birthday was August 16th. So please give him a shout out on the comment section and wish him a happy birthday. Thank you, sir.
Oh my God. Uncle Emeka, why did you do this to us?
Why did you tell us,
Really?
Hello, Real Fam. Glad to be back.
Hi,
And yeah, Brother Ben, if you remember, I told you I was going out of town for a funeral, and it also coincided with my birthday. So yeah, last Saturday I was at the funeral.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Uncle Emeka. I'm so sorry.
Happy birthday, Zaddy.
See what's gonna happen. We are celebrating Uncle Emeka's birthday tomorrow. As we are doing so tomorrow, thank God I'm off. We'll go rock the birthday. But let me sing for you first, Uncle Emeka. You know that I appreciate you.
His voice is not good, though. Don't allow Ben to sing for you. The one he sang for me. I'm still having nightmare.
Don't listen to this, my Wahala sister.
I'm fine. You guys can see my face.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday, dear Yes,
Yes,
Daddy.
Dandy.
Zaddy,
Happy
oh.
Day
birthday to
to
you. For he's a
Hey, Papa
jolly good
Benny, don't do.
fellow. For
Benny, don't
he's a
do.
jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. And so
Oh,
says all of us.
yeah.
Happy birthday, Zadie.
Thank
We
you,
love
guys.
you. We wish you long life, prosperity. All your heart desires come to pass. May your grandchildren
Amen.
surround your table and play with you. You will live long in good health.
Amen.
Yes,
Thank
you
you,
will live
Amen.
guys.
long in good health.
Thank
And
you,
then
guys.
God bless you and continue to increase your pocket in Jesus' mighty name. Amen.
Thank
Amen.
you.
Amen.
Thank you,
Amen.
guys.
And Zadie's looking
Amen.
good.
I thank
Simbi,
God.
Simbi. Simbi is his birthday. It's his
I
birthday.
thank
What's
God.
going
And
If mind
yeah,
yourself, oh, mind yourself.
Saturday I turned 68. Saturday.
wow.
68.
Please, 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 please do
So
your shoulder like this. Dust it
Wow.
off like this.
yeah.
68 ain't got nothing on you, Zandy.
So I actually, yeah, truly I thank God. I think I try to live healthy. And I will thank God, no ill health, nothing. And but enough about me. Like Uncle Ben, like I told you, I'll be in your neighborhood this coming weekend, but I'll be in Houston. So, but
Oh, I wish it was
I
when I was
couldn't.
used to know. Hey.
You will probably know the guy that died. His name is Larry Johnson. He's an attorney in Houston. He died on a vacation in
Oh.
Cancun. You probably heard about him. So,
Ooh.
Anyway, Zadie,
but
Uncle.
thank you guys. And going back to the topic of the day, the reason why I told Sibi to bring me in was Uncle Ben was saying that he will never allow his wife to kiss, on a movie and stuff like that. But we have to realize that these are actors acting out their role, and I can actually relate to that because back in the day when my first degree was actually in theater arts from the University of Ibadan. I graduated in 1982. So I wrote MD. All those guys, they were all my contemporaries. But when I left
Oh,
Nigeria
wow.
and moved out here, to be quite honest with you, I knew it was going to be difficult for me to break into the industry because of my accent. So I had to make a quick rethink. I said, okay, you just, change your careers. And I don't regret it. I go
Uncle
back to
Emeka,
school.
sorry. Uncle Emeka, you are
Yeah,
trying to shade me, Abby, because of your accent. If you
yeah.
say because of your accent, what will you now do with my own?
So I don't know. So that's what. So Uncle Ben, you shouldn't. These are actors, playing out their role. And to me, I believe the key is trust. If you trust your partner, then there shouldn't really be any question of doubting. And if two of you are even though sometimes the people do stray, because trust can be broken, but that's my take on that. And
Uncle
I wouldn't
Emeka,
want to go back on yesterday's. I have to give the ladies their kudos. Uncle Ben, they shredded you to pieces yesterday, and I don't know what to say other than Pele, my brother.
God pass them. God pass those my sisters.
That's my take. But everybody, thank you so much for the birthday wish. I truly appreciate it. I don't take it for granted. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle Emeka.
Okay.
Anyway, I got to go now, but I'm still gonna leave the studio open so that we can deliberate further on the issues at hand. I will be in the background and give me like 30 minutes. I'll join you guys if you still want to continue, or we can just call it a day and come back tomorrow when Kaffy would have cover everything she want to say on honest bunch. And then we die. But I know this topic surrounding single mom, we have to do it. I've always wanted to like bring it back now that we have so many mature people on this platform, because I know some of our single sisters, single mothers, they really need some encouragement. They need some words of advice. They need to at least be able to relate and get to understand that people really feel their pain. So, depending on what Real Fam decide, do you guys want me to end the show now, or we can leave it for maybe another 45 1 hour for anybody who want to like contribute? Uncle Emeka is still here. For those of you who have a lot of questions for Uncle Emeka, I know Simbi and Abby, you have been missing Zadie a lot.
And
But
unfortunately, I also have to go, so I don't know if CB has somebody else to support her.
okay, no problem. We can just end the show and be back tomorrow. You know, I just wanted to like let people know what we'll be talking about this week.
Okay. Can I just give my few minutes opinion on what we are discussing? Then we can call it a day and come back tomorrow.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes.
This is what I have to say in regards to dating a celebrity. I stand with where Abby stands. If my husband is an actor and has to do a drama series where they will kiss him every day, because what is left for me to be kissing when he comes home?
Okay. Okay.
No, Kobe, you see when you were talking and say, if your woman say, oh, babe, they're going to pay me this amount, but I have to wear a skimpy and the man is going to be touching on my body, kissing. I can't take it. We all know ourselves. I can't. Because the one that will kiss like this.
My sisters, you guys have to realize that, that profession is not for everybody. So, and if you are being truthful to yourself that you can't, I know some people that will tell a man, I don't date actors. They have a reason for saying that, right?
Yep. I can't.
I agree with you, sir. I can't. It's just my head. I know him. As soon as I see his face, I'll start remembering how that woman was kissing him. Church, I can't get it off my head. I'm sorry. Everybody has their limit, just like Abby said. Please, just my own personal preference. I cannot date a man who is a public, and especially in the acting field, forget it. No.
Did you also know that some of those scenes that you are seeing, they shoot some of those scenes for over 2 days at times, or even if they're gonna do it in a day, that kissing is always cut. Let's go again. Cut. All the thing where they appreciate for your woman lips, the way the nonsensical guy go don't kiss and finish. Exactly. I ain't doing that. I am not doing. If I marry you, you want to be an actor, no wahala. So far, you no accept any crazy rule where they go kiss you or they grab your nyash. Because if we not get that conversation and I go follow you go location one day, or even if I not go location, if I go see one of your movie and as the guy grab your yansh like this, you grab his head. Yeah? The guy grab you stick tongue out.
Yes, they will tell them courts. The guys and the women, they'll be sold into it. They are still kissing, They'll say court. They'll be kissing them like, I can't.
But Adama, if I get to see that movie, either they produce them, that act of you collect popo. Have you sent boys say, me funik popo? You are stupid. You are grabbing my wife. You are kissing. You are doing French kiss, deep kiss.
Uncle Ben, it's not the actor's fault. It's the director that actually tells them what to do.
Abi the director won't break leg. Somebody wife.
Sometimes they don't want to go all the way, but the director will be like, "That's what I want." See me.
The director Daru. All I can tell my brothers is this: may God bless you, so that at least you go there comfortable, so that your wife no go need desperate money. Because sometimes those actors, they can kiss your wife better than you kiss her now. May your wife come begin to think of that kiss. Imagine after movie, you come home, when I come begin to kiss and your wife going, no, baby, I don't feel like kissing right now.
You're talking about that. If she calls you, that's her co-mate's name, and your bed, you say Emeka. No.
Ogu keep the co-mate. Make me they go, Jare. Thank you, everybody.
My innocent ears.
I mean, the comment won't get killed. Thank you, Uncle Emeka. We're going to be back tomorrow. We will have a full show tomorrow where we can explore everything about Kaffy and single.
Ben, are you sure you're on schedule? Did you check your schedule?
I'm on
Not
schedule
the
this
one
time
Are
around.
you sure?
I am on schedule.
Brother Ben, do we have a fixed time for the shows? I know last week you said you want to cut the show the hours down to 1 to 2 hours. So do we have a fixed time for starting?
11:30.
But sometimes when I come, the show is already 1 hour. I'm like, wait a minute, when did you start?
No, it's 11:30 Central Standard Time.
Okay, so that's 12:30 my time. I know they wake on time, so I'll try to wake
Yeah,
on.
it's 11:30 Central Standard Time. And then
I'll
when
find
Abby say you cannot be sleeping more than 8 hours. Abby, I sleep. I'm retired. I'm not working, so I sleep.
Don't mind Abby. Abby, she don't know the value of sleep. All right, happy birthday once again, Uncle Emeka. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Dr. Adama, thank you so much, sister. God bless you. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right.
Okay. Bye, sir. Yes, sir. Simbi, you take care, my dear. All right.
Bye,
Bye,
good night,
everybody.
sir.
Yeah, good night, mama.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
I'm highly disappointed of Nigerian government because the Nigerian government were highly disappointed in them due to foreseen circumstances. Definitely, I'm one of those people who are proving people should die in coronavirus is more better than people should die in hungers. Hunger kills more than coronavirus because some people are less privileged.